Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to Scaff Field as we have the North Carolina Wesleyan battling Bishops getting ready to take on the Shaw University Bears. Surely this is going to be a great match between the two as we are waiting here for the kickoff. It'll be Bears with first possession as we sit here all anticipating, waiting for another nice day here on the pitch. Here comes Darko with a lot of pressure amongst the back line of Shaw. And Bishops will force a turnover early. As now here's Marangos getting the ball across the field to Hartkamper, who switches it all the way to Bastian. Bastian now looking to take room. Decides to lay it back off to Hartkamper. A little 1-2 action before it finds number 15 there in the middle. As we now have Marangos coming downfield, it is going to be a turnover against the Bishops. Therefore, it is going to be Bears ball. Lovely throw in there from the Bears, and they will move downfield because of that one. Very nice defense here from the battling Bishops, as they will keep possession for a mere second. And here's Carson Evans securing possession for his team as he gets a drop all the way back to the center back, and that switches across the field to Hartkamper. Hartkamper now moving forward, taking space quite slowly. And here's Feller making a run. Feller one-on-one, nobody in front of him. Surely that is a cross into the box, and here comes Darko. Darko gets a flick off into the goal, and it is going to be a Bishop goal. Beautifully done between Darko and Feller to go ahead and get the score 1-0 in favor of the Bishops. That all started with the ball from Feller. Had a little outside Trivella towards Darko. Darko taps it back towards the box, towards Feller for him to get the finish. Bears now passing all the way to their back line. 3 in the backfield for them. And Bishops force a turnover early, and now here's Feller. Feller evaluating his options, decided to play it to the line. And there's a cross into the box to Justo Espandanus, who gets a head on it, but it is going to be called offsides. So very nice ball there from Marangos to Justo Espandanus. However, he was not able to control his run in time, therefore falls into offsides. So with that, we will have a free kick. And now here's the Bears trying to make possession, but this one is forced by Feller, and Feller's going to take a quick throw in and get it off to Bastian. Bastian now playing it back to Carson Evans. Evans pass it back to Bastian and doing a little 1-2 combo between themselves. And now here's Bastian. Bastian plays it all the way across the field to Marangos to the half line. Now Marangos moving up, taking space. Marangos charging forward, gives it off to Darko. Darko mistouches, and it is going to be a forced turnover for the Bears. But Bishops do get the ball back momentarily, but Bears do have it back now. It's a nice ball up towards the field. A bit of shoving, no calls there, but stand-up defense by the center back there to force another turnover and have possession going back in favor of the Bishops. Now here comes Hartkamper. Gives it off to Bastian. Bastian now playing it to Evans. Very nice move there from Evans to make sure the defender cannot get a touch on the ball. And now here's Bastian and Feller trying to make a run. Plays it off to Feller. It is a through ball and not offsides. Feller one-on-one here towards the pin. Decides to lay it off to Bastian. Bastian now evaluating his chances. Plays a ball into the box, and we almost have a bicycle kick. But it is mistouched and out of play. Therefore, it will be a free kick. Excuse me, a goal kick. Evans getting a header on it there, and Darko with the flick over the back line. And now here's Feller, but that is going to be tipped by the Bears. But it looks like Bishops will get to it first. As we now have Marangos putting another ball into the box towards Feller. Feller making a run for it. Feller lays it off to Bastian. Bastian all alone here, decides not to take the shot, but makes a move. Gets the ball across the field. And there is a cross into the box that is headed by the Bears. And now the Bears have their own little assault coming on, as this one is going to be quickly thwarted by Hartkamper. Now here comes Deschamps. Deschamps plays it through the Justo, but he's going to be called offsides. That one was very close, however. I do believe that he was off by a step or two. Quickly taken there by the Bears. Nice header there from the center back. And well done by Carson Evans to get the ball taken down. Now Feller taking space. No pressure on him whatsoever. Now Darko makes a good run, using that body to control the ball, but looks like the Bears will take possession off of him. Just a little bit too hard of a touch off the chest there from Darko. And this one is going to be played out of play. Feller takes a throw in to Bastian, and Bastian lays it right back off to him. There's no pressure here from the Bears. Now Feller gives it to Evans. Evans looking for the switch. Gets it off to Marangos. Marangos now taking his space into the box. Nice ball there, as the goalkeeper does attempt to come out, but the ball does go out of play before anyone can get to it. So we will have a Bears goal kick here. Nice ball there. Here comes Bastian into the box. Tries to get it into a crossing area, but it is taken by the Bears. Bears now trying to get the ball upfield. Plays a nice ball over the top. Very dangerous there by the center back, but it does work out for the Bishops. So with that play, we will have a Bears corner kick here, as this one is going to look to be crossed into the box, and Bishops do get a header on it, but Bears get to the ball first after that touch. Bishops are playing very sound defense right here. And taking very good control of the pace of the game. Now the Bears have a ball that is played through, but goalkeeper is going to be able to get to this one with no problem. Now here's Bastian. Bastian lays it off to Evans, who gives it back to him. And now here's Bastian once again, making a move, making himself towards the midfield, gets a nice switch across field. Beautifully taken down and makes a nice move to get around the defender and does keep possession still. That's going to be called for a foul on that one, so Bears will be taking a indirect free kick. Now here comes Hartkamper. Lays it off to Bastian. Bastian now making his way towards the midfield to Feller. Bishops are very slowly dissecting the Bears here. Now here's Silas. Silas plays a ball nicely to Justo Espandanus. And the goalkeeper does get a touch on it in time. Darko now with the ball, plays it into the box. But no one is there to follow up. Bishop's very adamant here with their attacking pattern. Getting a lot of beautiful looks here to get the second goal for the Bishops. And see if they're able to capitalize sooner or later. Now we have a switch across the field and it's came to Hartkamper. Hartkamper now taking space towards the midfield. Plays a nice ball over to Justo Espananews, and this is going to be taken off of the volley for Justo Espananews to get the second goal for the Battling Bishops. Now we have the Bears passing along their backfield once more. It's a beautiful ball all the way across the field. It's going to be taken down by number 11 for the Bears. Tries to make a move on Deshaun, but Deshaun playing stand-up defense. And that is going to be a nice save from the goalkeeper for the Bishops. Here's Mo now, getting the ball across the field. Bishops seem to have been stopping the Bears' attacks quite frequently before they can ever get to a really threatening point within the game. But now here comes an opportunity for the Bears. But a missed touch causes the Bears to lose possession, and now here comes the Bishops. Bishops get a nice switch across field. Now ball finds number 11, Mohammed. Mohammed looking at Bastian coming down. Decides to pull it back, lays it off to the center back. And we have another switch across field. Nice touch there to take the ball down. Now we have a ball to Bastian. Bastian is onside. Makes a move towards the midfield and tries to play a ball into the box, but it is taken by the Bears. But Mohammed does get to the ball before anyone for the Bishops and decides to lay it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now here's number 28 for the Bishops on the left side of the field. Ball gets to Muhammad. Muhammad now plays it in the midfield, tries to get a switch cross, but it is going to be touched by the Bears, so we'll have a Bishop throw in along the right side. Ball is thrown into Darko. Darko does have possession still after getting pressured. And Bishops get a switch across field to the outside back. And now here's 28 with a beautiful shot, but a wonderful save there from the goalkeeper, number 22 for the Bears. That ball was low and on the line, and he definitely had to do everything within his power to reach that far to get to it. So credit where credit is due. And does Bastian have enough speed to keep it in play? He does. And this is going to be the third goal. And here comes Osei Darko with a nice header, jumping above every single last Bears player there to connect that one to make it 3-0. Darko now has an assist for himself and a goal for himself as well. And that one came from a beautiful assist from Bastian. That all started with Bastian making the hustle play to keep the ball inbounds before it became a Bears goal kick. Able to got a beautiful cross straight to Darko, and Darko, all he had to do was jump up and make contact. And that is exactly what happened for these battling Bishops. So with that makes the score 3-0, and the Bears will kick it off once again. Bishop's had a chance to run and gun there, but decided to stick to what's been working for them and slowly picking apart Shaw's defense here. Now here's Darko. Darko tries to get a chip into the box, but it is going to be taken away by the Bears. Nice deflection there from number 11, Mohammed. And now here comes Bastian. Bastian lays it off to Darko, who then tries to make space and just taps it off to Mohammed once more. And we get a switch across the field to Lucas. Lucas now making plays, making space, and we have, it looks like, an offsides call. Very nicely done from Mohammed. Now here's Bastian. Bastian plays it into the box, and we almost had the fourth Bishop goal. But we are going to now have a corner kick, as Bishops now bring in more substitutions back onto this pitch. Nice save from the keep there. Nice through ball. And now here comes number 70, who does get a very nice strike off onto the ball, but it does unfortunately hit the outside side netting. So we will have a Bishop goal kick here. We have a ball into the box, but Bishops do get to it. Bishops now still passing along the back line, trying to slowly pick apart the Bears, as we now have a switch across the field. And a very nice ball, but it is going to be offsides there. That's Adriano there with the run, getting an offsides call there. Bears have the ball in their backfield. Nicely done there by Mo to get a quick touch onto it to force the possession on this team further down the field. And here's Jaden into the box, trying to get it to Darko. Darko using that big body of his. Bishops do have possession here. And here's Adriano getting it to Darko. Darko fighting still for possession. Gets a shot off, and that is Darko. With the 4th goal of the game, Darko using that big body of his to shield off all the pressure that was coming towards him and just reared back that left leg and shot it into the bottom netting of the right corner. So that will be Osei Darko's 2nd of the game. He has surely had a fantastic game to start this off, and it's only been the first half of play. So we have the Bears here now starting with possession as they start making their way upfield. And that's Finley Evans there playing a nice ball down the field to Darko. Darko now playing it to himself into the box, fighting for possession still, gets a cross off, but Shaw does intercept it. Good deflection there. Bears trying to maintain possession, but the Bishops do force another one. As here's Adriano. Adriano just nicks the crossbar. Wonderful shot there from him. Not a very good kick there from the goalkeeper as Adriano is able to get to it. And here comes Jaden. Jaden using that quick speed to try to keep the ball in play. Unfortunately, it does go out of bounds. Keen eyes here from the goalkeeper on the left side of the field. Shaw making a few dangerous passes here. Not trying to show any haste as the Bishops are just continuing to pressure them. Bishops just maintaining possession here as we are about to enter 11 minutes left of play. Ball is up to Darko. Darko making his way upfield, but does get the ball taken from the Bears. And this is going to be offsides. And here's Finley. Finley making his way downfield, gets it to down the line. Bishops do fight for possession here, and it looks like it's going to be a Bishop turnover. But Bishops are fighting for the ball back as there's immense pressure. And here comes Jaden taking the ball off of the Shaw offensive player's feet. And now number 60, Jaden, making his way downfield, gets it to Andre. Andre gets it back to Jaden. Tries to get a ball into the midfield, but does well to get the slide to maintain possession. Very nice ball there. Now here comes Santi. Santi gets his ball deflected, and we will have a Bishop corner kick. Jaden tries to turn and get that leg swing off in time to get a shot on goal, but it is deflected by number 35. Well done from him to be able to get to that one and stop the Bishops from possibly obtaining the 5th of the first half. And we will now have more Bishop substitutions. After that chaotic part of trying to battle for possession, it is going to end up being a Bishop throw-in along the right side of the field. With that deflection, we're now going to have another corner kick on the opposite side. Bears now fighting for their own attack. But Bishops do maintain possession from them once again. Now here comes Jaden. Jaden taking space with a beautiful ball across field, however a little bit too far from his runner. Aggressive play there from the Bears force a yellow card. We now have less than a minute left of play as Bishops are trying to keep possession here. Here's number 60, Jaden, but goalkeeper does come off his line and gets that save, as this is now going to be around 36 seconds left. Bishops will go into the locker room with smiles on their faces, as it looks like we're going to go here into half with Mohammed taking the last shot, trying to make it 5-0, but we will go into halftime with the score being 4-0 in favor of the North Carolina Wesleyan battling Bishops, just having a masterclass performance here. Great passing, impeccable defense, great timing of runs. It's no wonder if you've seen and paid attention how they have been playing so far, from starters to the reserves, why they have a 4-0 lead over the Shaw University Bears. But we'll be right back with more action here at Scaff Field. We are back with more soccer action as soon as we unmute to start the stream off again. Shaw gets their first goal of the matchup. Bishop's now passing along their backfield. Ball gets over to number 42, passes to 21 for a little 1-2 action, and 42 passes it up to number 36, who has a ball to number 42 but overruns it. And now here's Shaw fighting for possession still for the ball. And they do maintain it, passing along their back line. But here comes number 60, Jaden. Jaden does get tackled hard. And this is going to be a free kick and even a yellow card here. Looks like this one's going to be penalized to number 24. And this free kick is sailed over the goal. We now have a Shaw University Bears player down on the ground after a slight collision. Looks like he is able to get up onto his feet and walk off the field, but he will be coming off the pitch. Bishops now getting back to their groove, passing amongst themselves. Nice back heel flick there from Jaden. Bishop's now getting the switch on the field. Gets it all the way across to Jaden successfully as he starts to take space. Plays the ball down the line, but it is going to go out of play off of the deflection. Now here's a ball into the box, but it is going to be taken away by the Bears. Beautiful ball down the line, but Bishops do get to it in time. There's a switch across the field to number 60. That's Jaden, as he plays a miraculous ball across the field. And this is going to be a Bishop throw-in coming along now from the right side line. Beautiful move there, but it is going to be forced for a corner kick that's going to be taken by the Bishops. And now here comes the Bears with their opportunity to get their second, but goalkeeper comes out beautifully to get his save. And now Bishops are working with the ball here, moving upfield. Taking some rather nice touches amongst themselves. But here comes the Bears with another opportunity and another save here from the Bishops goalkeeper. And now ball is played up the field and down the line. Now the Bears have a third opportunity within the next attack of their chances, but it is going to be poked out of play, so the Bears will have their first corner kick of the second half. Looks like this is going to be deflected off of the post, and the goalkeeper is actually able to collect it before it crosses the line. So that will count as a save there for the goalkeeper. Well, with that aggressive play, that is going to be a yellow card there on number 36 for the Bishops. Looks like they were both going after the ball, but the referee says that 36 was being a bit too aggressive there. We do have a stoppage of play here, but looks like Bishops are going to have possession of the ball here. Bishops now have space that they're working with. Ball is laid off from 42 to 36. Bishops working their way upfield slowly. Has a ball into the box, but the goalkeeper comes out just in time before a Bishop is able to get to it. It's a nice ball down the field there. But the Bishop back line being relentless as ever, not letting them to get set up for their next attack. And with that ball going out of play, we are going to have a quick substitution here. Looks like on both sides. With that touch, we are going to have a Bishop corner. Now here's the Bishops trying to make their way upfield once more. Ball taken down by 48, dropped off to 23, back all the way to 42. As the Bishops do slow down their pace once more, try to get back to slowly picking apart the Bears. Seems like in the latter half of the second half of play, Bishops have been able to get back to their roots. That shot was hit miraculously and was just a tad bit too high as it does hit the crossbar. Very nice run there by the Bishops. He is in on goal as he takes a touch. Almost gets the connection there. However, it will be a Bishop missed opportunity at the next goal, so the Bears will collect their next goal kick. As this free kick is sailed all the way up to the 18-yard box, it is going to be punted right back out by the Bishops. As it has started to sprinkle here, the crowd is starting to dissipate, as it has been a very cloudy day here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina for the most part, but the rain is just now starting to get here. Very nice clearance there with the header from the Bishops as they now start marching upfield. It is going to be cleared from a threat. Very nice ball there, and here comes number 7 running down line. He decides to slow down the pace once more for the Bishops, now working towards the midfield. Gets the ball into Finley. Finley taking a touch. Tries to get it to the center forward. But here's Finley now with the shot. Nice save from the goalkeeper once more. That's Finley Evans, number 22 there with the shot for the Bishops. As this ball is now played downfield, very nicely done by number 42 to use his body. And Bishops are going to just focus on maintaining possession once more as they have stopped their attack yet again. Now here's number 7 in on goal by himself. Puts a ball into the box, but does sail over the goal as the Bishops will bring in 3 more substitutions. As we get ready to resume play, we have roughly 16 and a half minutes left. Give or take a few seconds. And now here comes Darko coming down the line. Darko using his speed and his body. Shields the ball, but does get deflected off of him. So it's actually going to be a goal kick. From my angle, it looked like Darko shielded the ball in time. Nice run there from number 7, but does not have the speed to quite get there and do anything else with it. With time running down, if you're Shaw University, you do want to try to get the ball upfield as quickly as possible, as you do have a 3-goal deficit. But it seems to be hard for the Bears to try to maintain possession against the Bishops right now. So now here's number 18 with the free kick. Puts it all the way into the box and lets goalkeeper decides to just let it roll out of play, as we will now have a Shaw University substitution. Looks like Shaw will be bringing in a new midfielder. Beautiful switch and nicely done by number 7 to take that switch down. And then he plays a nice ball that ends up finding Darko. Darko is one-on-one with the defender. Decides to lay it off to 7. with that attempt. That will be a Bishop goal kick. Very nice combo passing here from the Bishops. Just moving the ball upfield at will. And now here comes number 7 with a beautiful shot that does get hit into the goal by Darko, but the referee is going to say that the goalkeeper saved this one. What a crazy sequence of events. That ball looked like it went into the goal twice from 2 different players. Now here's the Bears with an opportunity to get their second of the match. But Bishops still being relentless as ever. After letting up that goal early in the first half, they have not given the Bears another chance. As time is still winding down here, there's roughly 8 minutes left of play. As this one is dropped all the way back to the goalkeep. Looks like Bishops are preparing to sub in a few more people. This one is passed off to Julian Gamboa. Has a little 1-2 combo and tries to get a ball through. Does not work. And now here comes Shaw, but that's Toby Smith with the defense there, forcing a turnover. And looks like we are getting ready to have a Shaw corner kicked with 6.5 left to play. Now here's a shot, and it just goes left of the goal post, so it'll be a Bishop goal kick. Now here's Smith. Now have a switch across the field all the way to the goal keep. Osei lays it off to Finley. Finley now taking space upfield. Finley still fighting for possession. Does end up getting the last touch onto it. Bishop just overran the ball there, but it is going to be called for an offsides. And now here comes Toby Smith. Smith with a beautiful shot, but it does. That ball from Toby Smith was absolutely beautiful. Smith just subbed onto the pitch and comes on and gets the Bishop's next goal, making a score 5-1. From my angle, it looked like the ball slipped just a little bit past the goalpost, but it actually did go in, as that was a hole in the bottom of the net. Just before halftime, I went up to Toby Smith and told him to try his hardest to go get a goal for himself, and he definitely delivered. Not quite too sure why we are having a stoppage of play. Looks like the referee is now coming back onto the pitch.
And some very light contact.
As we now have the Bears trying to move upfield. Surely, with that goal from Toby Smith, that has put this one away. Corner kick is going to be taken, but beautiful save once again from the goalkeeper. Not wanting to give up another goal for the remainder of the game. He is still playing like the score is 0-0. Bishop still fighting to get the clearance. And this one does go out of play. So we will have a Bishop goal kick with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left onto the clock. And with each second, Shaw's desperation to try to get another goal just increases more and more as the time is starting to expire. And now we have number 7 moving his way down to the pitch. Plays a ball over to Darko. Darko drags it back with the left heel. Gets a switch across the field to Toby. Toby trying to get possession. As Shaw does force a turnover. Now Shaw trying to get their second of the match. Ends up playing a ball downfield that no one makes a run for. So Bishops will maintain possession and try to stall a little bit of time as there is only 2 minutes and 37 seconds left of play. Ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to chalk this one up as a Bishop victory, as now we have Julian Gamboa making a run down the line. Gamboa putting a lot of pressure onto the outside back. Didn't force a turnover there from Gamboa, but Shaw now trying to make its way back upfield. Passing along their back line, drops it all the way back to the goalkeeper who punts it out. And that is Toby Smith with the header, but Shaw does take the ball down. Now Shaw having an imminent threat of their own, but it is going to be stopped by the Bishop back line. And with that ball coming out of play, that will bring us to under 2 minutes left. Bishop fans have cleared out, but are still celebrating eternally for their upcoming victory over Shaw, as this corner kick is going to be taken and punched out by the goalkeeper. Shaw offensive player making a couple of moves, making his way towards the field. And that is going to be a goal for Shaw. So it will be a 5-2 score with 1 minute and 18 left. So with that, the Bishops will kick it off with 1 minute and 14. And here is Darko now fighting for possession. Lays it off to Andre. Andre did not get to it in time. And the goalkeeper does get to the ball first. And that is Gamboa forcing the ball out of play. As we now are approaching the final minute of play, we have 50 seconds left. And Bishops are just going to continue to try to maintain possession for the next 40 seconds. As they are moving downfield, this ball is going to be fought for possession. That is Finley finally gaining possession, and there's Andre going down the line, putting a final ball into the box for the Bishops. That is Darko trying to get his third of the contest, but it does go out of play. And it looks like we are going to have a corner kick taken by the Bishops. And there's 17 seconds left. Let's see if they're able to get anything off in time. Surely they're going to go for Darko to try to get his hat trick out the way. But here's Finley. Finley with the ball. And the ball is going to be cleared, and that is going to be the final whistle. As the final score of this contest is going to be North Carolina Wesleyan 5, Shaw University 2. We thank you to all who has tuned in, and please have a blessed evening.